About the money that you put into the house?
I don't think there's any way for me to get that bad. It was a gift.
Sister Wives Season 20, Episode 6, final recap, thank goodness. But let's look at the conversation with Janelle, and I'm glad they finally addressed this. I've talked about this a couple times, but watch the clip and then we'll talk.
I don't think there's any way for me to get that bad. It was a gift. So Maddie has been telling me, and my kids sort of feel like I should pursue the money that I put into Robin's house. It's going to be a fight. If I want that money back, there's always a billion reasons why he doesn't owe it. And I just think at this point that might just be a dead issue.
Legally speaking, Janelle is actually correct. Now, I did this when I got my mortgage. I needed a little extra money, so my mom had given me a couple grand, right? I had to have my mom write a letter to the underwriter saying she would never pursue that money back, because if they do, then that adds that money to your debt to income, and that's gonna mess up your thing. You can't take loans for that. So when Janelle gave them, which was probably a very large sum of money, she would have written that letter, and that means that legally she is not entitled to that money back. Backstory, if you haven't heard this one, because I know a lot of you are here because you refuse to watch the show and just like the recaps, which welcome, thank you, I appreciate you being here. But they sold the cul-de-sac out in Las Vegas, and the proceeds from Janelle's home was given to Cody and Robin to put a 40% down payment on their old home, not the new one they're living in now. Now see, a good person wouldn't pay attention to those legal rules, and they would go ahead and settle that because they know that they snaked a lot of money from this person, but we must remember we're talking about Cody and Robin. Some of the things they said left it kind of ambiguous, like, did he pay it back or did he not? Was there some money exchange? Because it sounds like there was, but this is one of the hardest times that I have with this kind of person. Just say what happened. Oh my God, the word salad and the long stories and the waxing poetic, just say what happened.
Janelle helped Robin and I buy our house, and I settled that debt with Janelle back in January, and I'd been working on it for quite a long time. This just made it fair. And she just stated to me after that was done in January or February, she said, our debt is settled. You're good with me. It was more than fair.
Yeah, I don't believe a word of that. We're gonna need Janelle to sound off. But on the other side of that, people have asked, why are Cody and Robin getting 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%? Right, so it's 100 between the four people, not just 33% going to Robin and Cody and 33% to each of the remaining wives. Well, it's very scientific. They're greedy, and they like money. Which is kind of funny if you think about it, because like a lot of the people in that space are doing this right now. Is it like greed, one of those like 7 big ones? And I mean, even I think it's part of like the 10 also. So if you could stop posturing about all this like stuff, because obviously you don't follow what you're screaming in everyone else's faces, just throwing it out there. They go into more of the Cody and Robin and she's shy and they're so in love and that made other people upset, whatever. And remember, part of his redemption arc has been like, I really did love them. I can't believe I said that. And then in this next interview, what?
I mean, Robin and I falling in love made Christine ridiculous because Christine did not handle that experience well.
Bring this up so often, but it's another reminder they blame everything on the women. Christine was ridiculous. We've seen you dance. You're ridiculous. I don't know what to say about that, but yeah, everything is a woman's fault. If a woman feels jealous justifiably, or if she notices that there's inequalities, that's the crap that they have to face. Well, maybe you should just get closer to God. It is so damaging. It's ridiculous. And the fact for him to say that, bro, you were ridiculous. Not to mention all the cheating he and Robin did, they didn't actually have to these ladies didn't really have to seek spiritual releases because he ended his marriages when he did that. When he kissed her, he did it on camera, and I'm sure they were doing other things. You're not allowed to do that. So the wives being upset was completely justifiable, especially within that belief system.
And what was it? Well, was I in love with Christine as much as I was in love with Robin? Well, that was part of the problem. So anytime you have two entities, one is going to outshine the other.
Those are people.
Guys can deal with that.
Can you?
Christine couldn't deal with that. I mean, let's just be really honest. Could I fairly love all of these women? I wanted to. I really tried to. I even faked it. But in the end, it just wasn't going to work.
Guys are fine with it. This is not the same man who told Mary that the thought of her with another man frankly disgusted him. Quote, so, you know what I heard? Robin, go get some girl, he cool with it, back it up, maybe go to the club, get a little, you might be happier, and happiness looks a lot better than years of whatever you're doing. And make sure you find like a big burly lumberjack who like cuts down trees and like, because Cody doesn't mind if he's outshone, so you're good. Go have fun. Oh my gosh, side note, when I lifted my arms, I realized I hadn't shown you guys. I got my Bob Ross tattoo finished. In Bob we trust. Oh, I love it. Anyway.
Hey, did I tell you? I got another one of those emails from some woman talking about plural marriage.
What about it?
She's kind of chastising me for deciding to quit plural marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deciding to quit?
Well, she's calling me out and then asking sort of like to get to know us for the purpose of joining the family.
Someone looked a little nervous, like they were about to get replaced, but I actually don't believe that that email exists. And if it does, anyone trying to join their family after everything they've seen is just not a quality person, so maybe would give a run for this money. I hope that's great. However, if that email existed, he wouldn't have deleted it. Or maybe it was something that was brought by courier pigeon because he talks like he was born in 1920, but I don't believe that exists. And if it did, oh girl, whoever sent that, come here. Self-esteem is not a bad thing, okay? But maybe she's coming in trying to do something and oh, okay, you know what? If that's the case and we're just doing, I support you. Him to legally marry you and divorce her and take all the assets, I'll come pick you up. Oh, anyway.
I got you. I'm gonna make sure your needs are met. Like saying that in front of all of us. Like, I need you all to know individually and collectively that I love each of you and that I have each of your backs.
More than cried over Garrison.
How beautiful would that have been?
Now in that clip, I'm not going to show you the whole clip, but it's definitely like Cody's for sure getting his. The entire clip was pure manipulation, and I mean, she's good. She is good. We had tears blaming him, then apologizing for blaming him, then going back and forth. Like this conversation, oh my gosh. Not to mention that's more tears than we have seen for Garrison, and I just don't... Girl, it's clear what you care about. Like, just stop pretending. This is the thing about awful people. Here's my thing. I would never respect you really, but I would respect you more if you were just openly awful and you didn't do all this posturing. Just be awful. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's what you're doing. Not to mention when he brings up the other wife, he's like, well, you're supposed to go through the sister wives, not through the husband. All of that like you did when you were having him visit you out in the house that TLC paid for, like hours away from his family on his own. You guys had equal time before you were... I mean, kind of like that. I don't know if she'd be down with that, but I mean, I would be interested to see her try. That's it for me today. Again, just a total rage bait episode. That's what it is. However, I will see you tomorrow, and we're going to start on a really cool project inspired by my girl Dollar Tree Dinners, wherein we're going to put together a bunch of meal bags, but we're also going to be making monetary donations based on what that video does on the 15th. And we're going to donate some of that to this really cool place here in Albuquerque that helps unhoused people, as well as the Albuquerque Storehouse. So come join me for that, and I will see you then. Oh yeah, have a good day, and go out and be the best person you can be today. We need some of that. Not to mention, if you see someone taking something from the grocery store, no you didn't. I'll see you tomorrow.